A Pokemon Direct is coming very, very soon. But will it be Let's Go Sinnoh? Or are we gonna get a true main series Diamond and Pearl remake? Let's break it down.
Butterfree, go!
Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka A-Drive. I'm bringing you guys another video today for Pokemon Week. Of course, the 25th year anniversary of Pokemon is upon us here, as Pokemon Day is taking place on February 27th. And this is your place for all the news, updates, rumors, and everything else. So be sure to like the video if you guys enjoy, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new, with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of our amazing content. Yesterday we broke down some rumors regarding Let's Go Sinnoh that were circling the internet, and then Pokemon came out and tweeted Let's Go, Sinnoh, and it turned the internet into a frenzy. So as a preface, we're preparing this video ahead of time to discuss this Let's Go Sinnoh thing, as well as a Pokemon Direct, and if anything comes out in the time that this video is being developed, we'll update the video, so you'll have a little update there. But as I said, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our Pokemon news and information. Let's jump into things. Let's talk Pokemon Direct, Let's Go Sinnoh, and everything else in between. All right, to kick things off, I've been covering a lot of just different Pokemon news. So here I want to let you guys know we have the kind of calendar here for Pokemon Masters EX 1.5 year celebration. They're releasing a ton of different characters: Leon and Charizard, Marnie, Morpeko, Gloria and Zacian, and beyond. You can check out the calendar here if you're still playing Pokemon Masters. I actually love the game. I haven't played it in probably close to a year now, but I do find it to be pretty fun, so when I did play it. So if you're still playing it, well, there you go. And again, now let's jump into Let's Go Sinnoh. For those who didn't see yesterday's video, you should check it out, but we talked a little bit about how there's a lot of rumors about the fact that there's going to be potential Let's Go mechanics in the next game, which is most certainly going to be Sinnoh, potentially, which we will hopefully find out soon. But Pokemon did tweet Let's Go, Sinnoh, and again, it turned the internet into a frenzy. A lot of people were speculating about whether or not the next game was going to have Let's Go style mechanics, but we got a little bit more insight on that. One thing we have here is from Pixelpar, who says that it looks like the Pokeball Plus is getting a reprint. Now, apparently, it's important to recognize here that they have to do recertifications of these items. Pixelpar here reports that periodic testing needs to be done once per year. If material change is made, then the production batch needs to be retested. The last certification was done in November 2018. The last date of production was March 2019. And here we have a certificate for this product for Nintendo of the Pokeball Plus for January 11, 2021. Does this necessarily mean that we're going to be able to utilize the Pokeball Plus in the next main series Pokemon game, whether it's Let's Go or something else? Maybe, I don't know, but it is very interesting that they did renew this for this product. Again, I don't want to just jump ahead and say that this 100% means anything, but it's certainly interesting that just about a month ago, they did renew the certificate for the Pokeball Plus to potentially reprint it or reproduce this product. And again, the Pokeball Plus was a pretty crucial part of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and the launch of that game. Furthermore, I want to address that Central Pokemon Leaks, who's been kind of fronting the leaked information for this next announcement, has said that it's funny to see the Pokemon community panic. However, our expectations remain the same. We do not expect the Diamond and Pearl remix to be a Let's Go style game. However, Let's Go is certainly not dead. It will likely come back in the future, maybe through a different way than you're expecting. So again, very interesting when we talk about Let's Go, right? We talk about this mechanic of catching Pokemon with the Joy-Cons or with the Pokeball Plus and how that could change things. And Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, while I think a lot of people don't want the Let's Go mechanics, there was some really positive things about it, like Mega Evolutions. My biggest thing is I just don't want them to dumb down the next game, right? If it is Diamond and Pearl remakes, I don't care if it's in a Let's Go style, as long as they don't take away things like held items, like the EV training and competitive battling, because those are all features that I think that are necessary in this next game to keep the franchise engaged to the best potential that it could possibly have. So ultimately, I'm a little on the fence. I think it's just a matter of what, we just have to wait and see kind of what happens. But Centra here is stating that you don't have to worry, it is not going to be Let's Go. So again, we have conflicting different answers, reports, and things to think about. Ultimately, it could have been that Pokemon was teasing us, and these rumors don't have any kind of substantial claims to them. We'll find out soon enough, because there is going to be a Nintendo Direct, or a Pokemon Direct rather, coming very soon. So let's break that down. And actually, before I jump into that Pokemon Direct stuff, if we did get a Let's Go version of Sinnoh, maybe they bring back Megas, or maybe they bring back Megas in general. Would you guys prefer Dynamaxing or Megas in the next main series game, whether it's Let's Go or not? Do you want Megas or Dynamax to return? I know I want Megas so badly. Here we have the calendar for what Pokemon's Pokemon Week is going to look like. You see Tuesday, they had the little memory thing. Wednesday, they have some of the best of the battles. Thursday, they have some musical memories, and they're really focusing on that. Friday, there's nothing there on Friday. Well, that's certainly very interesting that there happens to be nothing there on their calendar for Friday. I wonder why. And then Saturday, of course, is their Post Malone virtual concert, and that is Pokemon Day. Everything that we've seen up to this point has indicated that it is going to be an announcement before Pokemon Day, and again, Friday just so happens to be empty. I'll be honest, I woke up this morning expecting them to announce the Pokemon Direct for Friday. They did not. I would say keep an eye out on the channel tomorrow morning. There is a very good chance that they announce the Pokemon Direct tomorrow morning. I will cover it here, and that the Direct is going to be on Friday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Speculation at this point, yes. Do I genuinely believe that's going to be the case? I really do. I really believe that at this point, if they don't announce it this afternoon, they're going to announce it tomorrow morning, and they're going to say that there's a Direct for Friday morning. That is my best guess at this point. Again, I'm just using the past situations of Pokemon franchise and what I believe to be true to get us to that. And we do have some more information that leads us to believe that there is going to be a Pokemon Direct this week. Here we have from PokeExperto that the Pokemon Direct from January 9th, 2020, so last year's Pokemon Direct, has been made private on all of the official Nintendo channels. What does this mean? Well, history shows us that Pokemon likes to take down their Directs when they have anticipation of a new Direct, so that way their fans don't get confused as to what the newest bit of news and information is. This is very normal. They always take down their old Directs when they're about to announce a new one, and again, it's Pokemon Week. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to believe that there's going to be a Pokemon Direct in the next few days. Furthermore, Eclipse also reports on this, saying that last night the Pokemon Direct from the 9th was made private. So again, we've seen that Nintendo has taken their previous Pokemon Direct and hid it from everybody in anticipation of a new Pokemon Direct. It is almost certainly going to take place either Friday or Saturday this week, as we looked at that Twitch calendar and broke it down and saw that there was nothing scheduled for Friday yet, so that is going to be my best guess. At this point, I expect Pokemon to announce this afternoon or tomorrow morning that there will be a Pokemon Direct Friday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Time, or whatever time zone we're at. 9 a.m. whatever time it is in New York City, because that's the time I go by. I have no idea what time of the year it is. But that's what I'm expecting. Again, I don't know for sure, but that is my best speculation at this point in time, and I would definitely keep your eyes and ears open for that. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on, so that way you don't miss out on this content. What are we gonna get from this Direct? I don't know just yet, but expect to be filled with tons of Pokemon information. And I actually propose another question to you guys. What if, and I don't want to get too excited yet, but what if they launched a Let's Go style game this year and a Diamond and Pearl remake this year? That would actually be incredible. I can see a timeline where Pokemon Unite comes out end of March, Pokemon Snap comes out in April, Detective Pikachu comes out maybe in July, Let's Go Johto comes out in August, and then in November they come out with the Diamond and Pearl remakes that we've all been waiting for. How crazy would that be? Even if you just remove one of those things, it's still gonna be a crazy year, but certainly some food for thought and something to think about with all this interesting talk about the Let's Go and the Direct and Sinnoh remakes and whatever else is going on. It's gonna be interesting to see what ultimately shakes down, but you know the place to find that information right here on youtube.com/adrive. Thank you so much for watching this one. Let me know your thoughts on Mega Evolution, Dynamaxing, and the potential of a Let's Go game in the comment section below, and I appreciate you guys. Hopefully we'll have some big news tomorrow. My name is Dan, I also go by ADrive, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace. If you guys enjoyed this news video, you should check out this one right here. Otherwise, this one's pretty sweet. Make sure you guys are subscribed, and I'll see you guys on the next one.